comes as airlines have canceled 5,000 flights since Thursday. WCPO 9 News reporter Madeline Ottley is at CVG with a look at where things stand here locally.
The good news is that CVG has actually fared pretty well the past few days. We have seen some waves of travelers coming in this morning. Things certainly busy here on Monday. Flight tracking website FlightAware found 38 delays and 9 cancellations impacting flights both in and out of this airport. Those numbers, though, far from the thousands of cancellations we saw the last week throughout the country. I spoke to one local traveler who got caught up in some of that chaos.
When I left the building I was at in Eastern Connecticut on Thursday, it was a 27-hour trip. From that building to CVG was 27 hours total.
When Steve Buckridge's first flight home got delayed, he skipped it and drove to New York to make his connection. But when he got there, flights back here to Cincinnati were canceled due to weather. He had to get home for another trip, so he rented a car and drove all the way back. Storms and staffing have canceled thousands of flights across the country as travel picks up this summer. A local expert says avoid the headache by checking in online before your flight and get to the airport early. Build a buffer between flights of an hour and a half to 2 hours. Think about your timing too. He says morning flights can be less likely to be canceled. Plus, consider travel insurance if a flight delay could impact other parts of your trip.
There's a term in this industry that says pack your patience. It's certainly not the magic bullet that most people are looking for, but it's as the airlines are struggling to ramp back up to pre-pandemic levels of service. It's one of those things where we always recommend that people be aware of what things could go wrong.
If you miss your flight, Katz recommends you reach out to your airline directly through their mobile app. A lot of them will have chat functions like the one you see on my screen. He says his clients have had luck with this and they've actually gotten answers quicker than when they've tried to reach out on the phone or at the counter. At CVG, Madeline Ottley, WCPO 9 News.